Yo, welcome back to Conspiracy Ninja. Time for a pivotal 3i Atlas update. It's still behind the sun, but something is happening that I'm going to share with you guys in a sec. Also, I'm going to share with you what my theory is on what this actually might be. Let's get started. The 29th and the 30th have passed. Here's what we know so far. 1, 3i Atlas is still behind the sun. 2 things that have changed. It's getting rapidly brighter and it's getting much bluer. Bluer than the sun is how it was worded. I had no idea the sun was blue. Maybe you did. I'm sure there's some undetectable blue hue of the sun that we obviously cannot see or recognize with our eyes in day-to-day life. Point is, 3i Atlas, as it has gotten right next to the sun, has rapidly brightened and become much bluer. That's per Avi Loeb and NASA. Take that for what it's worth, but they both agree. Other thing I want to add, Avi Loeb, I'm going to give him some quick credit because every time I watch something, everyone's like, Avi Loeb, who suspects it's aliens, this moron thinks it's freaking aliens. He said that it's getting bluer and brighter. Can you believe this nut job? That's how everyone presents it, like the mainstream media, which we all know is bullshit. Everything I watch, Avi Loeb says the same thing. He gives it a 4 out of 10 chance on his rating system, whatever you want to call that, whatever it is. He, like a good scientist, is basically saying it's not aliens, and because of all the weird coincidences, all of the strange things that have been adding up, 1 in 500 chance of it approaching us at the same plane as our solar system, hitting the sun in the exact trajectory it is, all seems like a planned route. There's a bunch of weird coincidences that when you stack them together, become a little more astronomical. So like a good scientist, he's just questioning that. I guess shout out to him for at least approaching it like a scientist should. Quick things to note, our Earth-based telescopes cannot see 3i Atlas. However, our space-based telescopes can, and they can detect enough to tell us what I just shared with you. Now, technically, that's all we know. The upside to this changing of color and brightening and all that, it can apparently tell us more about what 3i Atlas really is, or at least what it's made of. This is not a definitive, something actually crazy happened, now we know one way or the other moment. It's still in the middle of the process of hitting that turn around the sun. I think it's going to be another day or two before we really know. We are going to do another update, of course. Next thing is, over the last few days while I've been monitoring this, honestly over the last few months while I've been keeping up with this, listening to all those weird facts about this that make it strange, and all those coincidences cause us to question whether this is like a natural occurring thing or not, caused me to think about like what 3i Atlas could possibly be, and I wanted to share that thought with you quick because I've been thinking about it a lot the last week especially. In my mind, it's very possible this is technically an intelligently controlled craft. It may not mean that there's intelligence on board. The way it's approaching our solar system